Welcome to another edition of the Seat Shop installation video series. Today we're going to be showing you how to recover a seat top on a Ford F250, F350, or Excursion. Now we've already got the seat frame broken down. We got the top sitting right here, and we're going to show you how to recover it.
And to get the seat to this stage, if you watch the install videos that we have for the seat bottom, it basically goes through all the steps on taking the frame apart and getting the bottom and the top separated so that you're at this stage for the seat top. Now I'm going to take you through some of the tools that you need to do the install. First you'll need a Torx bit. It's a T50, T50 is the size. You either put it on impact or on a regular ratchet. You'll need a pair of snips, some needle nose pliers, a couple flathead screwdrivers, and your faithful old hog ring pliers. Now to get to this bolt, there's a bolt on the side here that holds the armrest on. You can pull this cover back to expose that bolt, and then we'll go ahead and pull that, unbolt that from it. Okay, see a shot of the bolt there. All right, now set that aside. Here's your flathead.
Yep.
We're going to flip this over. There's one long plastic clip across the bottom that you'll need to get off. What these clips do, they kind of hold and clasp each other, two C-clamps, and they clip like that. So take your flatheads, work it from each side to pop these loose. Okay, now that that's separated, we're going to start to roll the cover up, basically turning it inside out while we roll it.
So first go ahead and flip it back over so the right side is facing you. And the first step that we do is go ahead and reach your hand in here, and there's two long Velcro seams that run up and down this seam right here that Velcros the top to the actual foam cushion. And there will be a couple of hog ring bars located right here. But go ahead first, reach your hands inside there and kind of break away that Velcro from the foam. Be careful that you don't actually rip the Velcro off of the foam. So kind of press it down both while you're pulling up on the cover. Okay, now we're at the first hog ring bar. So go ahead and roll it inside out, kind of like a t-shirt. And it does help to have an extra set of hands while you're doing this.
Okay, now that we're at the first anchor spot, we're going to take our snips. You can see there's going to be 3 hog rings that are holding across right in here. We'll get a close-up of that once we snip these off. All right. All right, now you want to come back in with your needle nose pliers to get all the little metal pieces out. Okay. Now we'll keep on now. There'll be some more Velcro. Separate that. All right, now we're at the top anchor.
Then you get to the second hog ring bar.
Now another common question we get is people always asking about the seat heaters and how it, when you're putting a new cover on and how it affects the cover, how it affects doing the whole install. Pretty much everything from 2000 newer has the heating element attached to the foam cushion, so it's completely separate from the cover, so don't worry about it all. You can see here, the white pad, that's your heating element. All right, now that slides off. Grab the new cover there, Hunter. All right, now to put the new cover on, basically it's going to be turn the cover inside out. You can see we got the same corresponding Velcro and the 2 bars here for the hog rings. We're going to go ahead and indent the top headrest piece. Okay. Basically, we're going to pull it on just like a t-shirt. We're going to lift the seat up. You going to come out in front and do it on the floor?
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably easier to do this on the floor.
I'll bring this around front.
Yep.
Okay, so from inside you can really push down tight to get the headrest formed on there.
When you're getting it started, go ahead and line up all the seams. That'll give you a good start. But that first hog ring bar is what we're going to first be doing, and that's the first actual connection point you're going to hit. So go ahead and hold that. I'll get us set up with the hog rings.
Here's a couple rings right there. So, here's your pliers. Actually, I'm going to throw it up on the bench, do the rings.
Yeah.
There we go. Now you can tug on this bar pretty tight, get you some slack, and then you can push it down into the foam.
And here's what these hog rings actually do is attach this plastic bar to a cable that's already built into the foam cushion. That's just going to hold your seam lines. That's what gives the whole seat the definition it has. So go ahead and take your hog ring.
All right, now we're going to throw this back down on the ground. It makes it a little easier to do the first section with the seat, laying down on the ground. Then the bottom half we'll throw back on the bench. So basically put your hands on the inside and start rolling the cover down. You just want to roll halfway down to the next hog ring point. Okay, we there. Now let's go and throw this back on the work.
Not quite. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Back up top. Now it's real important that you pull this thing tight. You can kind of grab these corner baffles, really pull. You can also see an indentation on the foam where these double seam line is, and you can see on the new cover where these seam lines are going to match up with that groove that was been matching there for over the years. So you can double check that that's matched up there. And you want to set the Velcro that's on this top section before we set this hog ring on. So we're going to reach up under here.
And go and make sure you pull it down tight while you're doing this Velcro. That way, it's just going to fit a lot tighter. It's not going to be baggy at all. And reach in there, and all you have to do is just pushing down on that seam line so it's going to match this Velcro down with the Velcro built into the seat.
Okay.
Here we go. All that lined up.
Hog ring the middle bar now.
Just doing the same thing, keeping those bars, you're going to attach them together.
Okay,
yep.
Okay, now we're going to continue to roll it down and get it all the way down over the bottom. I'm just going to work this.
All right.
Okay. Now once that's down, we need to go ahead and get our Velcro all set well. So we're going to
Again, just be pulling down on that cover while you're setting the Velcro so it's all good and tight.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and trim our hole inside for the armrest. Now you'll be able to see this peg on the side poking through. What we're going to do is we're going to trim a small hole from that, and then we're going to make a couple more cuts from that small hole. Hunter, go and trim that on.
Set it up like this. And also you'll be able to push below that pole sticking out, you'll be able to push in and feel the actual hole that torque spit bolt goes through, and just kind of like a teardrop shape around both of those. And once you get a little bit started, you can definitely look in there and see. Okay, go ahead and grab that armrest.
Okay.
Go ahead and throw it on for now.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yep. Just take that and take the Torx bit. Line up that bolt with that threaded hole in the side. Okay.
All right, now we're gonna get that bottom clip set. Gonna flip it over.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy.
Just make sure there's no. Now, once you've clipped all these little hog rings off, they're sharp. You want to make sure you wipe off your surface area so you're not laying your new cover right down on it and putting a hole in it. Okay, now run that to the side.
Yep. Okay. Again, it's easier to do with two hands. Take your flathead screwdrivers, push down on that trough, and just lining those two clips back up. And you should hear them snap when you get it set. There it is.
All right. Flip it on over.
Yep, and go ahead and the last step you're going to be is just recovering that side, that armrest. Just go ahead and roll that material back over the foam.
Okay.
Get it tucked in there.
All right.
All right, and that concludes the install on the seat top for the Ford F250, F350 Excursion. Now we're going to go ahead and reassemble this back onto the original frame. For that video, you can also see the reassemble of the seat frame and the seat bottom install video.
If you got any questions, always feel free to give us a call at 214-710-2565 or visit us online on our website, www.theseatshop.com.